So DD India's Amritpal Singh joins us live from Kanaskas, Canada. Amritpal, Trump has cut short his G7 trip over tensions between Israel and Iran. Tell us more about the joint statement published a while back calling for de-escalation of hostilities in the region.
Well, yes, they've called for de-escalation, but there clearly seems to be a divide within the grouping of G7. The kind of support that Donald Trump extended to Israel isn't, forthcoming from the rest of the members of the G7, though they've, in a way tried to find a middle path. Because Trump was threatening that Tehran be evacuated, in a way hinting that Israel would decimate Iran. But the rest of the Western powers don't see eye to eye with Mr. Trump on when it comes to dealing with the situation. So they've called for de-escalation. It's a kind of middle path they found. Not the extremist path that Israel, with the support of the United States, has taken. The sense here is that there is an urgent need to de-escalate, to get Iran back to the table, to negotiate and see how it can be prevailed upon to give up on its nuclear program, though Iran consistently has been saying that they do not wish to have nuclear weapons. But the West is not buying the Iranian argument, but they want a diplomatic solution to it, not really a military solution to that. But they have paid a kind of lip service to Israel for its actions. Tanvi?
Okay, Amrit, have the leaders at the G7 summit acted unanimously to push Donald Trump to back away from a global trade war?
There are issues that the rest of the allies of within the group G7 grouping have with Mr. Trump, the tariff war, especially the Canadian, because the Canadians are suffering a lot. And Donald Trump was, it was pretty obvious that the differences did figure out in the session when he said that, my view on, when Donald Trump said that my view on tariffs is very different from what Mark Carney has. But he tried to placate it by saying that, Carney could be right from his standpoint. So clearly the tariff agenda that Donald Trump has brought, he was told by his allies that this is looked at by the other powers, Western powers, as a disruptive move rather than a constructive move, and it doesn't augur well for a collective stance on various global issues. Tanvi.
Okay, and Amrit, also tell us what are the key issues likely to be that Prime Minister Narendra Modi would bring up at the G7's outreach session in Canada later today, Indian Standard Time.
Here it's night, and the Prime Minister tomorrow morning will be addressing the outreach session where he could talk about things ranging from energy security to green energy to use of technology, especially AI and quantum for development purposes. Also delivering the development services to the marginalized sections of society, giving Indian examples that how India reached large portions of its society. But also he could bring up the issue that the populations of the world, large parts of the populations of the world which reside in the global south, of which many leaders are here. The Mexican president is here, the South African president is here, of course Volodymyr Zelensky has been invited here. The technological divide needs to be finished. So the technological apartheid that the advanced world or the developed world carries on and denies the countries of what is now known as the global south or the developing world needs to end if solutions to the pressing problems right from climate change to development have to be found in a meaningful way. Tanvi.
Okay, thank you very much, Amritpal Singh, for joining us from Kanaskas, Canada, and giving us the latest on how and where G7 summit is headed.